Good evening, traders. Welcome back to today's Nifty market analysis. We are looking at an important setup for tomorrow's session. With Nifty currently hovering around 25,278, in this video, we'll break down key support and resistance levels, discuss global market cues, and highlight potential intraday zones for both bullish and bearish opportunities. So stay tuned till the end. Coming to technical overview, Nifty closed the previous session slightly positive up about 0.4%, holding above the crucial 25,250 zone. On the chart, we can clearly see the yellow baseline at 25,278, acting as central pivot for tomorrow's trade. Above that, we have multiple resistance levels like R1 is at 25,343, R2 25,423, RG 25,518, R4 25,576, R5 at 25,634, and R6 at 25,692. And on the downside, the key supports are layered as S1 at 25,185, S2 at 25,095, S3 at 24,995, S4 24,915, S5 at 24,880, and S6 at 24,755. Coming to market sentiment and global cues. Now, looking beyond the chart, global cues will play a big role tomorrow. Asian markets are slightly mixed with a flat bias. US indices, particularly the Dow and Nasdaq, showed mild weakness overnight, suggesting some caution among investors. Europe also closed flat to slightly red. So overall sentiment leans slightly neutral to negative, which means the Nifty might open flat or with a mild gap down tomorrow. The most crucial zone to watch tomorrow morning is between 25,250 and 25,300. This is where buyers have recently stepped, but also where short-term profit booking is happening. If Nifty sustains about 25,343 R1 for 15 minutes after the open, it can easily test 25,423 R2 and even 25,518 R3. However, if Nifty breaks below 25,185, then we may see pressure building toward 25,095 and 24,995 respectively. So intraday traders should keep an eye on these breakout zones because momentum candles here can trigger strong directional moves. Section like strategy for bulls and bears. For bullish traders, the best opportunity comes if Nifty holds above the baseline and breaks R1, which is 25,343 with volume. Your first target can be R2, which is 25,423, and your second target R3, which is 25,518. Use a stop loss around 25,250 to manage risk. Now coming to bearish trading, wait for a clear breakdown below S1, which is 25,185. Below this level, bears can aim for S2, which is 25,095, and S3, 24,995. Stop loss for short trades can be set near 25,300. Remember, tomorrow's session might start with some volatility due to global cues, so it's important to let the first 15 to 20 minutes settle before taking entries. From a broader perspective, Nifty is still maintaining its upward trend, but momentum is slowly nearing the 25,500 zone. This suggests consolidation rather than a deep correction. If we close about 25,518 tomorrow, it could reignite bullish sentiment for the week. But a close below 25,095 would shift short-term control back to sellers. So finally concluding, like the market bias for tomorrow is flat to negative or slightly flat positive to positive. Watch the 25,185 to 25,343 range closely. That's your decision zone. Bullish above 25,343 and bearish below 25,185. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for daily Nifty insights. See you tomorrow morning.